Now, my family, anyone who is remotely close to Harry and Meghan, anybody who is close to Harry and Meghan is targeted. Even the people who protect Harry and Meghan, even their bodyguards, are targeted by Daily Mail and other UK tabloids. It tells you really that UK media go after anyone who protects Harry and Meghan, who is around Harry and Meghan, who is close to Harry and Meghan. And my family, it is harassment. It is stalking. It is a smear campaign that has lasted for a long, long time, and it needs to end. And this time, they are going after Eugenie. Yep, you heard me right. They are going after Eugenie and Jack BROOKSBANK, my family. All because they are close to Harry and Meghan. My family, here is what happened. Now, a couple of days ago, Eugenie posted a beautiful, beautiful video, my family, to celebrate my family, her 5th wedding anniversary. This is the video that was my family posted by Princess Eugenie on her Instagram account. And my family, because UK media saw how happy she is, because they have seen even, a gorgeous photo of Eugenie, Jack, and their 2 kids, my family, which you also are about to see. My family, there it is. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Because they posted a gorgeous photo of their family, them being happy, roughly 2 days ago, of them being happy as a family, just having a good time at the beach together, as a family. Clearly, that upsets the carnival of so-called experts. It upsets them, my family, that they know that Harry and Meghan are close to Eugenie and also Jack BROOKSBANK. And clearly, it is not just the UK tabloids who are upset. My family, it's also the royal family. It is also the fam who are upset. And my family, so here is what they have been saying, because the palace is leaking. And the palace is concerned that Eugenie is telling royal secrets to Prince Harry and Meghan. My family, during the Harry and Meghan documentary, basically, first of all, we saw just a couple of pictures of Eugenie playing with Archie, on a beach in Santa Barbara, my family. We saw that. But Eugenie, she never ever said, a word really about the royal family, about Charles, about William, about Kate, about Camilla. She never did. She just, my family, was seen supporting Harry and Meghan. She was seen as someone who is close to Prince Harry and Meghan. And clearly also even their kids. That was very clear, my family. She even went on a bike ride in California with Prince Harry and Archie, Eugenie. And clearly, my family, whenever even UK media and even the farm see anyone being close to Harry and Meghan, seeing anyone not treating Harry and Meghan cruelly as the farm treats Harry and Meghan, my family, it angers them. It makes them pissed off. And now they're going after Eugenie. And my family, in response really to what has been said, Kaiser had an interesting opinion about what is happening right now. Here is what Kaiser said, my family. Now, my family, and I quote, This entire time, Harry and Eugenie have remained very close. To me, they seem more like brother and sister than first cousins. In spare, Harry made his fondness for Eugenie, in particular, perfectly clear. And Eugenie is clearly the only Windsor family member to visit Harry and Meghan in Montecito. And my family, and it is likely that Harry and Meghan stopped by Portugal for a few days last month just to spend some time with Eugenie, Jack, and their kids. And my family, it shows how close they are. And my family, considering that Harry is making it clear that Eugenie is one of the few family members he'll speak to, you would think that the Windsors would simply want to keep his, that channel open for diplomacy, for peace with Harry and Meghan. Even use Eugenie to make peace with Harry and Meghan. But all of us know the palace and UK tabloids are not interested in any peace. They are not. What they're interested in is seeing Harry and Meghan being painted as the villains in the story. That is what they are interested in. They are interested in seeing Harry and Meghan continue being smeared by the racist UK tabloid press. That's what the firm are interested in seeing. But they are not even remotely interested in any peace with Harry and Meghan. And my family, we all know why, really. Because until they destroy Harry and Meghan's marriage, the firm would never ever want any peace with Harry and Meghan, because their entire goal is to destroy the love that Harry and Meghan have for each other. The firm, Charles, William, Kate, Camilla, what they want is to destroy Harry and Meghan's marriage. The chance for Archie and little Dana to grow up in a home whereby both parents live under the same roof. That is what the firm wants to destroy. And they are never going to make peace with Prince Harry as long as Harry is thriving, as long as Harry is making money in California, as long as Harry is financially independent, as long as Harry has an amazing mansion in Montecito, they are never going to make peace with Harry. Until Harry goes back to being the person who was begging Charles and William for money. Until Harry goes back to being the Harry who my family was eating alone in his father's kitchen sink. That's the Harry they want to see. Until they see the Harry who my family was wearing torn shoes. That's the only time the farm will be content. My family, that's the only time the farm will be content. Only when they see Prince Harry eating alone back at Pa's sink. My family, even, let me read this part of Harry's memoir spare for you to understand the life they want for Prince Harry. My family, please kindly also hear this. My family, when Harry wanted to set up the Invictus Games, William complained. My family, Harry reached out to William, first of all, with the idea. And my family, here's what Harry said. Thrilled, I reached out to Willie, expecting William to be thrilled as well. He was sorely irritated. He was angry. He wished I'd run all this by him first. My assumption, I said, was that other people had done so. He complained that I'd be using up all the funds in the Royal Foundation of my family, in the Royal foundation. That's absurd, I spluttered. I was told only a £500,000 grant would be needed to get the games going, a fraction of the foundation's money. Besides, it was coming from the Endeavour Fund, an arm of the foundation I'd created for the veterans' recovery. The rest would come from donors and sponsors. What was going on here, I wondered. Then I realized, my God, sibling rivalry. I put a hand over my eyes. Had we not got past this yet, the whole heir versus spare thing, wasn't it a bit late in the day for that tired childhood dynamic? But even if it wasn't, even if Willie insisted on being competitive, on turning our brotherhood into some kind of private Olympiad, hadn't he built up an insurmountable lead? He was married with a baby on the way while I was eating takeaway alone over the sink. Pa sink! I still lived with Pa. Game over, man. You win. Well, guess what? That's what they want Harry to come back to, whereby Harry eats alone at Pa's sink while begging Pa and Camilla for breadcrumbs, for money, for food to eat. So my family, the whole family, have no interest in any peace with Harry and Meghan as long as Harry and Meghan are financially independent, as long as Harry and Meghan have a mansion in Montecito, as long as Harry and Meghan can afford to buy expensive clothes or dress expensively. They are never going to want peace with Harry and Meghan because my family, they don't want to see Harry and Meghan happy. And they don't want to see them being independent. They don't want my family, basically not having power over Harry and Meghan and even their kids. Because, let me just kindly say something. If Archie and Lilibet were to grow up inside the farm, I can tell you for a fact, because even Harry himself has said, William doesn't even care about his family. He never even asks about Harry's family, even though Harry asks about William's family, about William's kids. My family, Harry has told us in his most spare, William, whenever they got to meet up, he never cared about asking about how, if Harry's family is okay, if Meghan or Archie are doing okay. He never cared, nor did Charles. So my family, basically, if Archie Lilibet were growing up inside the institution, I can tell you for a fact, those kids would have been the scapegoats of Prince William's children. I can tell you that for a fact, my family. That is the destiny that the farm and tablets had envisioned for Harry and Meghan's kids, for them to be the scapegoats for Prince William's children, to be hounded, to come for William's kids, my family. I can tell you, if Kate Middleton had an option, because my family, in the future, UK media are going to be coming for Kate's kids, especially the spare. And I've seen them, basically going for Louis, whereby they're building up William and Kate's youngest son. And my family, we know exactly what's going to happen in the future. They are going to do everything in their power to tear him down. So my family, they're coming for William and Kate's youngest son, Louis. So my family, just imagine when that happens. And Archie Lilibet were there. My family, you all know it's Archie and Lilibet who would be the new scapegoats for the farm. And William and Kate would have used their power. They would have done leaking against Harry and Meghan kids to protect their own kids. That's what they would have done. And Harry and Meghan's kids are biracial. And already, we had a carnival of so-called expert called Duncan Lancombe, who said, when Archie and Lily grow up, the tabloids are going to have fun. And my family, you know what they mean by fun. It means make you miserable. It means humiliate you. It means smear your name. That is what fun means to royal experts and UK tabloids. My family, the good thing here is that Archie and Lilibet really, you won't hear UK media claiming that, we know more about Archie, Lilibet more than they know about themselves, because right now they're growing up in California. They are growing up in Montecito and they are protected. They are protected. And the trolls and UK media are angry because Harry and Meghan protect their kids. Because Meghan, just a few days ago, my family, during World Mental Health Day, Meghan said one of the most important thing in my life are my children. Outside, of course, being a wife to this one, Prince Harry, Meghan said that. And whenever the carnival of so-called experts hear that, whenever UK media hear that, they become really angry because they don't want those kids to be protected. They want them to be fed to the UK media. That is what they want. But Harry and Meghan are not doing that. Instead, they're protecting their kids. My family. Whereby even if a photo of Archie and Lilibet is acquired, whether they are public even, and a tabloid or a media outlet picks it up, my family, right then and there, legal letters will be sent right then and there, and they'll have to blur those photos of the kids. That's how much Harry and Meghan are protecting their kids. Like what happened when Harry, Meghan, and their kids were papped, during the 4th of July independence celebrations, my family in the US. So my family, Harry and Meghan protect the kids. They keep the kids safe. In the future, you won't have a situation whereby royal experts are claiming that, we know Archie, we know Lilibet. This is their character. My family. My family, Harry told us that when UK media were trying to put Meghan into a certain role, my family, and they were lying about Meghan Markle, people who knew Meghan were like, no, that's not Meghan. You are lying about Meghan Markle. And that is one of the reasons as to why the smear campaign has been a failure. So my family, in the future also, you won't have royal experts claiming, we know Archie. This is their character. My family, they don't know them because they've never ever had any access to them. And my family, I like how Harry and Meghan are protecting their kids. And my family, however, I am so upset really that now Eugenie and Jack are being targeted. Or because my family, they treat Harry and Meghan well. Or because they have a close bond with Harry and Meghan. But mostly really because they have seen how happy Jack and Eugenie are. And they're happy away from the UK. They're happy away from the UK. And clearly that angers the carnival of so-called experts because my family, as you all know, UK media, they believe that if you're a member of the royal family, then you should accept being miserable and being unhappy. And they work so hard to ensure that you are miserable and you are unhappy. And you are unhappy. And they hate it that Jack, Eugenie, Harry, Meghan are living out of the UK. They're thriving, they're doing well, and they're happy. They don't like that one bit. My family, once again, hate never wins, love wins. It's important, my family, that I say that my family. And my family, basically, here's what Kaiser also said. Eugenie is part of the royal family, but also she is separate enough to carve out her own life. And she has taken pains to remain friendly with both sides. So, of course, the Windsors want to figure out a way to force Eugenie into breaking off contact with Harry and Meghan or something. That is what they are trying to do, my family. Now, here is what the palace has been leaking, my family. My family, so here's what they are saying. That Prince Harry and Meghan could have a new royal feud on the horizon as the king and the palace worry what the couple could find out amid their ongoing close bonds to some of their relatives and family. Clearly, even that first part, it's like Eugenie is being told you need to choose. And you can't choose Harry and Meghan. You need to choose the farm. And they're telling her, you know what? We don't want you close to Harry and Meghan. That is what they are saying. And my family, this is disgraceful. And my family, and also this story about royal feuds really. In Harry's memoir spare, Harry told us that the business model of the UK tabloid press, depends on members of the royal family being constantly involved in a conflict against each other. That is what the business model of, the tabloids entails. It requires members of the royal family being constantly involved in a conflict with each other, my family. Royal feuds. So my family is not Harry and Meghan who cause royal feuds, my family. It is people who choose to play the game with the UK tabloid press. William, Charles, Kate, Camilla, whoever chooses to play the game, chooses to be engaged in conflict. My family with Harry and Meghan, in a feud with Harry and Meghan. And my family, Harry and Meghan, have never wanted any feud with anyone. They have sought peace. Also, what they have sought, my family, is truth. They don't want to be anybody's scapegoat. And clearly, William and Kate have a problem with that. My family, apparently, according to an insider, Prince Harry and Meghan have remained very close to Eugenie and also Princess Beatrice, which has left the royal family worried and concerned really about what palace information that Harry and Meghan could end up hearing from Eugenie and Jack and Beatrice. Harry and Meghan are said to have caught up with Eugenie and her husband Jack recently, with reports even claiming that they jetted off to Portugal together, where they had a wonderful time. It was also revealed that Harry and Meghan are even planning on hosting Eugenie and Jack in California over the holiday season. My family, they know nothing. They don't know this. Because even if Eugenie and Jack go to California, my family, the media would never ever know that. The media would never ever know that, my family. In fact, even the last time that Eugenie was in California, the last time that happened, my family, people only found out when they saw Harry and Eugenie at the Super Bowl. And after they saw that, my family, that's what they knew. You know what? Eugenie had gone to pay a visit to Prince Harry. That's the only time they knew, after Harry and Eugenie were seen together. So my family, any plans that Harry and Meghan have can never ever be leaked to UK tabloids. Any plan that Eugenie, Jack, Harry and Meghan have can never be leaked to UK media or anyone. So my family, what is being said is just speculation. My family, also, here is what has been said, my family, that Harry, Meghan, Eugenie and Jack have got so much in common. The kids are shared interest in philanthropy, and Harry always enjoys offering advice to his cousin about how to further her career, while Meghan is good with parenting, lifestyle and nutrition. My family, no insider can tell you this. It's basically just, using your common sense, because Harry and Meghan are good people with good hearts. And everybody knows that, my family. And my family, apparently, this bond is said to be causing a stir inside the palace, with them supposedly worried that the friendship could lead to a new royal feud. My family. And basically, for the king, Camilla, and Waleses, they are unhappy and see that it is rather unfortunate that Eugenie and Beatrice are so close with Harry and Meghan. So my family, they want nobody to be close to Harry and Meghan. They want no one to treat Harry and Meghan with respect and also dignity. Now, my family, to me, I always hope and pray that for Prince Harry, really, I hope he never ever spends most of his time hoping that somehow his family will change, that, maybe they'll change and see the error of their ways and apologize to Harry and Meghan for what they've done to them. I hope that Harry never ever, believes that. Maybe he does. Maybe he has some kind of good memories in his life, my family, that maybe he believes they can change. But my family, I hope he never ever spends his time believing that they can change. Because all they wish for Harry and Meghan really is just unhappiness, misery, and also, for them to be separated, my family. That's what the farm and tablets want for Harry and Meghan. And with people like that, my family, you can't reason with those kinds of individuals. You just cannot. You just really can't, my family. Because I do fear in my heart, really, that if Prince Harry spends his time trying to reach out to people who have no interest in reaching out to him, who have no interest in saying sorry for the pain they've caused Harry and Meghan, my family, it may ruin already his life in California. If he spends too much time focusing on, people in the UK, on Charles, William, Kate, Camilla, trying to get them to say sorry to Meghan Markle, or trying to even get a meeting with them. Because my family, these individuals can't be reasoned with. And I do hope that, for me, it's not Prince Harry who is trying to reach out to them, my family. It's not Prince Harry who is just the only one, really, who is trying to reach out to them when they have no interest in reaching out to him. I hope you understand me when I'm saying this, my family. I hope it ain't Prince Harry who is trying to constantly being the one who tries to reach out to people who have no interest in reaching out to him. People who only have an interest in seeing Harry and Meghan seen as the villains in the story. That's my hope, really, my family. That's my hope, my family. Never focus too much on the outside, on people who clearly don't care about you, who only care about seeing you, alone, miserable, want to see you divorced, unhappy. Don't focus too much on them. You forget what you already have. That's what basically I'm trying to say, my family. Because clearly, from what I can read and see, these people, Charles, William, Kate, Camilla, they don't care about Harry and Meghan. They don't care about Harry. You can say, yes, they might want Harry back, but Harry alone. Unhappy, miserable, alone. Showing deference and bending the knee to Prince William and Kate Morton. Being lonely, miserable, and without his biracial family with him. So, my family, people who are like that, they don't wish you well. They don't mean you well. They just don't. And I hope that Harry can be able to see this. That's my hope. My family, according to a so-called insider, fears are cropping up because Beatrice and Eugenie and Jack are privy to so much of what's happening inside Buckingham Palace. So there is a concern about what they are telling Harry and Meghan and what they could reveal, even unintentionally. That is what is basically being said, my family. My family, the palace wants to continue leaking and briefing against Harry and Meghan, but they don't want Harry and Meghan to respond. The palace want to continue leaking and briefing against Harry and Meghan, but they don't want them to respond. And they don't want anyone else also to share what's happening in the royal family with Harry and Meghan. My family, Harry already knows too much. In fact, he did say that there are things he could have said but never said. So it means that there's so much more that Harry has not said in my family. And my family, it just shows that there's so much dirt on the royal family. And my family, dirt that even UK media have on the royal family. And in response to this story, really, Kaiser also said this. You know, my family, on the part whereby it was said that Eugenie and Beatrice are privy to so much information from Buckingham Palace. Are they though? Charles has made it clear that they are not working royals, but they are invited to family events. You know, like holidays, my family. And they don't have an office or courtiers, and whatever they hear about Charles and Camilla's machinations is probably through their father. And it's not like they're hearing and sharing state secrets. You know, my family, they don't hear really important stuff. And even if they found out anything really, I hope they do tell Harry about it. And he laughs about anything that he has told my family. Anyway, Kaiser says that he or she does not think that this is actually about Charles and Camilla. Neither of whom seem to care one way or the other about Eugenie and Beatrice or their friendship with Harry and Meghan. It's about Prince William, who is fuming with rage that everyone in the family has not picked a side and chosen his side, because William wants people to choose him. My family, clearly this comes from Prince William, who was angry that, you know, Harry and Meghan have this bond with Eugenie and Jack. That they're the ones who are invited by Eugenie and Jack to their place in Portugal. William is angry about that. Remember, whatever Harry has, whatever he does, William wants to copy. William wants that for himself. So clearly, this entire story is coming from Prince William and also Kate Middleton, who are pissed off and also very much angry to see that Harry and Meghan have this bond with Eugenie and also Jack BROOKSBANK. My family, as I end this video, it's important that I kindly say this to my family, that William and Hamilton and Charles Camilla will not succeed in alienating everyone from Harry and Meghan's lives. They won't. Because basically, from what I have seen really, tabloids and the firm want to ensure that Harry and Meghan are isolated. That no one is around Harry and Meghan. No one wants to work with Harry and Meghan. No one wants to be seen with Harry and Meghan. My family, they are failing miserably. And my family, all their evil plots against Harry and Meghan are doomed to fail. For 7 years, they've been trying to destroy Harry and Meghan's name, their brand, reputation. And guess what? They've been failing. And they'll keep on failing. Eugenie and Jack, please don't be intimidated by the palace into severing ties with Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan love you. And you love Harry and Meghan, right? You have a bond with them. Don't let the palace ever destroy that bond. My family, with that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Live Bedana, and also Dory Raglan, and all of you members of the squad at home. He never wins. Love wins. And stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. My family, he never wins. Love wins. He never wins. Love wins. And love truly has won. And my family, as you've seen, Eugenie and Jack are happy, away from the royal family. Harry and Meghan happy, away from the royal family. And clearly, the tabloids and the farm just can't stand that. Well, let them keep on being incandescent with rage. Let William keep on being incandescent with rage. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.